You got to know what the grievances are in the Declaration of Independence. You think that it was a 2% tax? You think it was a 2% tax? No, for one, it was closer to a 17% tax, but I digress on that. You got to look at the grievances of the Declaration of Independence. The 8th, 9th, 12th, 15th, 18th, and 19th grievances all revolved around two tiers of justice in captured courts. The 20th, 25th, 26th, 27th, those were all people that King George was funding to murder the colonists. And many of them weren't even in the country. He was having foreigners come in, funding them, arming them, and letting them murder the colonists. Encouraging it, in fact. Does that sound familiar? And the proclamation of rebellion that King George issued, where he penalized the speech of the colonists. Do you have any idea why the Boston Tea Party even happened? It wasn't a 2% tax that they were all upset about. No, that's retarded. You have to understand what was going on in the world. The world's largest multinational conglomerate, the East India Company, they had just made this deal with King George and with Parliament that they wouldn't have to pay any taxes and that their burden would be handed over entirely to the colonists. Also, they would have all of their lost product refunded. By who? The colonists. Now, what did this mean for the colonists? Well, it meant more taxes on everything. And it also meant that colonial entrepreneurs could not compete with them. The colonists, throughout many of the colonies, had issued boycotts against many of these loyalist stores. Before the Boston Massacre, there was a protest, and an informant named Ebenezer Richardson shot his gun into a crowd and killed a little boy. 2 weeks later, the Boston Massacre happened.